Yo guys, Gluten-Free EDC here. I'm Brian, your gluten-sensitive representative. Today I've got an unboxing for you of a pretty cool, newer, lesser-known knife maybe? This is going to be of the Paramour. This is a really cool knife by Javi Garcia. So I found out about this knife by way of Ev over at Knife Ninja EDC. So you can see it's part of the Pena X series. So Pena is a part of this. Overall, I guess he helps get the knife made. It's made under his brand. However, this is a Javi Garcia designed knife. So you can see Paramour, titanium dark blasted. Paramour, not to be confused with the awesome band that we all grew up with in the early 2000s. Maybe aging myself where I was, right? I think they came out like when I was in high school. So we get this cool little, looks like a microfiber. Yeah, neat. Oh wow, very fine microfiber. Interesting how fine that really is. So he had made a post, a story post on his Instagram, Javi Garcia, of this knife, and I loved it, and I reached out to him. Shout out to Ev. He was kind of like, hey, shout out, like, reach out, maybe he'll have any for sale. Got the silica pack. Cool. The box is just standard cardboard. Got foam in here. Nice. Alrighty. So yeah, Ev, thanks for hooking me up a little. Gonna need a knife to get out the knife. Alrighty. This is a gift via Ev, Knife Ninja EDC. Thanks, man. So let's get this guy out. Ah, cool. It's ice cold. I just got it from the mail. So clip seems super cool. Right off the bat, I really like how the clip comes out beyond the relief cuts on the lock bar. So I think that's important because that would get hung up on your pants. It still may, I'll see. So dark stone wash I think is pretty cool. So you guys can see it's a pretty neutral handle. You can see the pivot in there. That's what drew me to this one. Just, it seemingly is no hardware on the front end. So no body screws, it looks like. You can get different variants with inlays. He's doing Damascus now, micarta, pretty cool. But a really cool looking pivot where it's, not just round and perfectly symmetrical. Like, it's really cool looking. But I like that it's kind of hidden. On the opposite side, you have the pivot. This screw in the clip, which is also, I imagine, going to double as the backspacer slash body screw. So let's open her up. Oh yeah, that's a great, let's just get that open a couple times, see how that feels. Yeah, the jimping's pretty sharp. So, but it's nice because you can do the index flip. So if you go from down below, that's the one that I think I'm going to prefer on this knife. So deployment action, pretty solid. It's a nice small blade. Let's see what we're working with. We got just shy of a 3-inch blade. So for anyone legality wise, you're looking at, what is that for? Yeah, I don't know. It's between 2.5, 2 3/4, and 3 inches. Yeah, really cool. Cutting edge is more like, we'll say 2 1/2 maybe. then like another 1/8 of an inch. I'm not doing that right now. So yeah, really cool. I really like the blade shape. It's kind of Warncliffy, sheep's footy, how it curves up right here. I think that's really nice looking. So perfect EDC shape blade. This feels, I'm so bad at telling like hollow grind to flat grind. I think this is a hollow grind. That's what I'm gonna go with. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. So billboarding, you got Pena X Series, you got Javi Garcia's logo on there, the JG. I think really cool, simple logo that he does. And then if you guys can see that, CPM M4. We're not messing around with the steel on this one. Yeah, maybe I could, you know, what was I gonna say? Maybe I'll rust it up a bit, but whatever. I'm fine with that. I'll put some sort of coating. I personally like Tough Glide for my folding knives. For my fixed blades though, some sort of wax always, some sort of beeswax. Like I've got Wicked Wax here right by me actually. Oh, that fell. I've been using Wicked Wax. It actually works really well, guys. So I'd recommend Wicked Wax. I also have Axe Wax. Axe Wax is just fantastic. That stuff, proven. I've used that for a while now. The Wicked Wax is newer for me. It seems to work really well as well. But yeah, so overall, you've got this cool little blade. Pretty neutral handle. For me, it's going to fit my 4 fingers with a little bit poking out ever so slightly from the fingers, not my palm. But, you know, very neutral ergonomics, which is why it's necessary, I think, to keep like the rectangular angled design where there's the rough angles, because it gives you more points to kind of index off of and hold onto and grip. So overall, I think really well done. I don't feel the clip at all in my hand. You could get up in there with like the tip of your finger. Again, I've got tiny little hands. I don't think I'd even be comfortable doing that. But I'm going to be doing more of like a pinch grip typically. So I hold it kind of my middle finger, thumb, and then my index finger to make those draw cuts. Really, really cool little knife. I believe price on these, I'm not sure. I want to say $275. So for M4 titanium, really great action. Once I clean this up and get some, whatever grease they have, get that off, put some nano oil on there. I like using 10 weight on the bearings. Yeah, something on the detent track. It's a floating backspacer actually, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get the action even better. And then, yeah, the floating backspacer is pretty neat. So you've got like washers, I imagine. Maybe it's a straight barrel through. I'm not certain, having not taken it apart. But yeah, really cool. I like the overall knife. I think this will carry really well. It seems very light. It's a machine satin grind. You got the flats going on over here, and then a cool little swedge that stops right there. Yeah, pretty blade. Really cool. I think this will just be a cool thing to carry. It's small, light, M4, so you could honestly put it through its paces. I'm not sure what you're going to be putting through its paces with such a small knife, but, it'll stand the test of time, I'm sure. Really cool. It's got an insert. You got the relief cuts both into the lock bar and the show scale, so you can get lock bar access really easy. Now that I know where to flip it, getting more used to that. It flips super easy, so D10 is money. I wouldn't even change that at all. Really well done. I believe these are made by Riot, so that's why the quality is so on point. But yeah, there it is, guys. I just wanted to share that quick unboxing with you of a cool little knife that I got myself. Not often that I'm doing that anymore, but yeah, really cool knife. I believe he'll have these for sale shortly, we'll say. You can always reach out to him like I did on Instagram. He may have some available. Very cool. I really dig it. I'm going to carry it all day today. And that'll be that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is the Paramour, designed by Javi Garcia. This is under the Pena X series branding. Take care, guys.